Hey, good evening, everybody. Texas Redleg here. Wow, as I'm sure all of you are paying attention, things continue to deteriorate rapidly worldwide. So I can feel the worldwide chaos brewing. You can see it and feel it probably. I just wanted to touch on a few subjects tonight, and this is sort of a motivational video. I'm gonna call it that anyway. There's a couple different things that we can do right now, and that is to be smart with our communications. Okay, limit who you talk to about certain things, and just use good judgment and don't offer too much to somebody you don't know. All right. And number two, hoard what you can. Be smart about what you say and do and write, and hoard what you can. And when I talk about hoarding, I'm talking about the things you need to last, 9 months to a year within your household. All the 2A stuff, all the seeds that go along with that, all your preps. Hoard what you can right now. The sin items, tobacco products, liquor. Hoard what you can. See, don't fear lockdowns or this rumor of martial law. Because if we, the people, don't want to be controlled, we won't be. We have the numbers. Stick together. Don't panic. Prepare. Somebody rings your doorbell, knocks on your door. If they're not in uniform and don't have some credentials, which you should ask for through the peephole or the window, you don't open the door. We have the numbers. Stick together. Limit your communications about certain topics. Expect the unexpected. See, only, in my opinion, if you prepare and you are somewhat self-sufficient, you don't have to worry about martial law or lockdowns because you're set to a certain extent, right? Let's don't go off the deep end here. But we, the people, have the power unless we give it away. And only a really severe, devastating attack from a foreign entity, as in, a nuke delivery or an EMP, that's the only thing that's going to work with our kind of numbers. So, granted, that is a possibility. We prep because we have hope. We prep because people depend on us. We prep because we value the American way of life, or whatever country you're from. You want to live. You want to survive. You want your kids and your family to survive. Don't fear lockdowns or martial law. Don't even worry about it. Sit back and watch the show. We won't be controlled unless we allow them to control us. Now, I'm not saying they won't try, but things are going to continue to deteriorate worldwide. This is all part of the big reset. And I'm a veteran and I support the military wholeheartedly. These generals and these guys with stars on their shoulders and running around playing politics and being woke and all that. The shit you're seeing in Afghanistan is directly from the mindsets of those people. You got amateur politicians running around trying to make decisions. You got guys with 4 stars on their shoulders saying, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Because they're politicians too. And, you know, rules of engagement matter. Because if it was Donald J. Trump as president right now, there might not even be any damn Taliban left. These guys with turbans on, run around in high-top basketball shoes with old broke-down ass AK-47s and pickup trucks and horses, took a country in about 11 days. And the only reason is because we allowed it to happen. Well, granted, we've got a pretty tired fighting force. I get it. And by changing the philosophy and the strategy of the United States military, they allowed these robe-wearing clowns with bad beards and bad haircuts to take Afghanistan in 11 days and left our people high and damn dry. So you think anybody's going to be chomping at the bit to help old America in the future anytime soon? Hell no. People, we are on our own. You got allies right now that are rethinking their association with us militarily. I'm not saying they're any better for that. I'm certainly not saying that. And they're certainly generally not a better fighting force. And this is not a slam on the military at all. This is a slam on so-called leadership. Woke leadership, who apparently, unmistakably, have proven their eye is not on the ball. So we've either got some really, really messed up leadership in this country, which I'll, go ahead and check mark by that. We've got military that's forgotten how to kill. I don't believe that. I think the rules of engagement are preventing them from killing effectively. But this is probably going to get really, really bad for a lot of people that trusted that the United States was going to get them out. I mean, if you're American and not involved with the leadership, the State Department or other types of military programs over there in Afghanistan, I honestly don't know what the hell you're doing over there anyway, to be quite honest with you. I know there's, probably some Afghani Americans that live over there, come and go probably, but, you probably should have got your ass out of there way before now, honestly, on your own. But, I don't know the circumstances on the ground, what they were allowed to do and what they weren't allowed to do. I'm not sure, but, I mean, things are going to keep deteriorating in that region specifically. We are extremely vulnerable right now in the eyes of the world, and there's probably going to be some skirmishes that take place, or certainly some heavy-duty saber rattling very soon. Oh, there already is, actually. I heard that China was conducting naval live fire drills off the coast of Taiwan, and Taiwan had to scramble jets. I mean, talk about a provocation, because they know we're not going to do a damn thing about it. Sanctions? So what? They just sanction us. So, this government has proven they don't care about Americans. They said they couldn't get planes in there they didn't have the capability to rescue Americans from multiple locations in the country of Afghanistan. Well, it's hard to believe because they've got military aircraft flying all kinds of illegals from the border down here in Texas and otherwise all over the United States. That dog don't hunt. So, right now, I basically feel that this government is our enemy. If you're not woke and if you're not a patriot and you don't bend the knee, they consider you their enemy. So, keep an eye on the ball, people. Don't be in fear. Be prepared. See, we hold the power as long as we don't give it up. And just because somebody says you can't carry a gun, that dog don't hunt either. Not anymore. You got people getting robbed at ATMs in broad daylight. You got, I was in Academy today and there was a couple of gals looking at the pepper spray. Just came in there just today thinking they were, really going to do something. They were really scared. And they were asking a bunch of questions and I just sort of just shook my head and just walked off. But, I guess something's better than nothing most of the time, but there was another guy in there. I think he might have been a doctor or something. He was buying 2 9mm and asking what the most effective home security ammo was, and he was literally panicking, buying stuff today, like stuff that you would accumulate over a couple years. He was trying to buy in one hit. I think there was enough in there where he could do it too. Right? He's not going to be able to get all kinds of ammo, because it's being rationed currently. But yeah, he was doing it today. So I know this is a little bit longer video than normal, but like I said, we don't need to panic. We just need to prepare because we hold the power. And we only lose that power if we give it up. So with that, everybody keep prepping, stack it deep, and long live the Republic.